Good morning student, I am Purnima. Once again I welcome you all to my class of English. And children, today I am going to do a new lesson. I am going to teach a new lesson. In fact, we have done that lesson. We are going to revise that lesson, and that is Bipin Chaudhary's Loss of Memory. Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory. And children, it is written by a very famous writer, and he is related with Bollywood world also, and the name of the author is Satyajit Ray. So what is the name of the author? Satyajit Ray. So this is written by his very famous person. Okay, he has written many film stories also related with Bollywood also. And children, this story is about children, about the memory. Okay, we are having two types of memory, short term and long term memory. Now children, in your book, in the appetizer of your book, it is written here that before you read the story, do you have a good memory? The writer is asking you people that whether you are having a good memory or not. Has your memory ever played any tricks on you? Children, sometimes children, take the example, like children, your mother or somebody who's elder in your house, they must have kept some coins or some key, and they are not able to remember. They feel that they have kept in that room, but when they go, then they think, oh no, I've kept in some other room. So in with this way, children, it happens with the age. Forgetfulness often puts you in a tight spot, but forgetting a part of your life completely may drive you crazy. So children, in this story, Bipin Chaudhary, children, forgetfulness is a part of life. Many student children, they don't know whether where they have kept their books or pen. Especially the elder people, they often forget their spectacles or key or some money, isn't it? But children, Bipin Babu goes nearly crazy because, but here children, Bipin Babu, he had forgot a part of his life that is very serious. And children, when a person faced this, he became crazy. Bipin Babu goes nearly crazy because he cannot recollect his stay at Ranchi. He has never been to Ranchi. He insists, though there are many witnesses to the contrary. What is the suspense about? Now children, he tries to remember that whether he was in Ranchi or not, but he was not able to remember. At the same time, children, he asked all his near and dear ones, but children, they were giving witnesses that he was in the Ranchi. Now what is the truth? What is the fact? This we will read in this story. This story is very interesting. Okay, so let's see, children, what is there in the background of the story. So I will be telling you about the background of the story. Now every Monday, Bipin Chaudhary used to come to the new market to buy books. Now children, this is very important, children. Every Monday what used to happen, it was Bipin Chaudhary who used to come to collect the book to the new market. He used to come every Monday to the new market to buy some new books. His favorite items were crime story. Now children, what type of books generally he prefer? He generally used to prefer crime story. So which type of book he used to prefer? He used to prefer crime stories, ghost stories and thrillers. So these three stories were his favorite story. Generally he used to, what he used to do, he used to pick up crime stories or ghost stories and thrillers. He lived alone. Now children, he was not having any family. He lived alone. He had not many friends also. So children, he was a person who was he was living in isolation with having a book for his company. Books were his best friend. He used to pass his time by reading the books. And children, what were this book was about? These books were about related with ghost story, thrillers, okay, and crime story. One day, children, when Bipin Babu, when he goes to the shop, he feels that someone was observing him. Children, when he goes to the shop, what happened? He feels that somebody is observing him very carefully. It was a round-faced man. Now, children, who was observing him? He was a round-faced man. The man saw him and smiled. Now, children, the man, he saw him and he smiled. But Bipin Babu could not recognize him. Bipin Babu, he was feeling a bit tense, because children, the person was seeing him and the person was observing him. The person was continuously smiling at him. But children, when Bipin Babu saw him, that he was being observed and that person was smiling to him, he saw the face of that man. It was a round shaped face, but then he was not able to identify that person. He was not able to recognize that person. He reminded Bipin Babu that once he had been to Ranchi in 1958. So children, what that man told? He told Bipin Babu that they have met when once he was in Ranchi in 1958. So what he told? That he had met him in Ranchi in 1958. The man had arranged a car for him to take him to the Hudro Falls. Now children, Hudro Falls is a very famous falls in Ranchi. So that man told that he had arranged a car for him to take him to Hudro Falls in 1958 when Bipin Babu had gone to Ranchi. His name was Parimal Ghosh. Children, he also introduced himself by telling his name. He told his name is Parimal Ghosh. Now children, but Bipin Babu's memories played a trick on him. Still he was looking at that man, trying to remember, trying to identify, but he was not able to remember him. He was sure that he had never seen to. Was sure that he had never been to Ranchi. First of all, children, he was very much sure that in 1958 he had not gone to Ranchi. He had never been to Ranchi. Parimal was surprised. He gave several instances to his support. Instances means example. Now children, Parimal was very much surprised. He gave him a lot of instances. Instances means lot of example for his support. He supported him by giving him a lot of example. He reminded Bipin Babu that once he had been to Ranchi in 1958, the man had arranged a car for him to take him to the Hudro Falls. His name was Parimal Ghosh. So he was telling him again and again by giving him lot of example, but it was children, Bipin Babu was sure that he had never been to Ranchi, and moreover children, he was not able to recognize him. Bipin, he said, had fallen down in Hudro and got a cut on his knees. Now children, he also told Bipin Babu that he had fallen down in Hudro, and due to his fall he had got cut in his knees. He had brought him iodine, and he ran and he went to buy iodine for him. He gave him the iodine. He had fixed up a car for him to get to Netar hut. Now children, he told afterwards children, he had fixed a car, he had arranged a taxi or a cab for him to move to Netar hut. This is also a place. Now, well children, but still Bipin Babu was not able to remember. There was one Dinesh Mukherjee also in whose bungalow Bipin Babu had stayed. Now children, he also told that the one at that time Dinesh Mukherjee was a person in whose bungalow Bipin Babu had stayed. Bipin always carried a book bag at his sightseeing trips. Now children, he told about Bipin Babu some facts. So children, he told about Bipin Babu some of the facts, okay, which still children, Bipin Babu was not able to remember. Bipin always carried a book bag at his side, seeing trips, but nothing could revise Bipin's memory. He said that he was in Kanpur in 1958. Parimal told that Bipin had no children and his wife had died 10 years ago. So children, he gave a lot of instances, lot of example, and one of the example he gave that there was once Dinesh Mukherjee also in whose bungalow Bipin Babu had stayed. Bipin always carried a book with him wherever he used to go at his sightseeing trips. But nothing could revise Bipin's memory. Now children, Bipin Babu, he was not able to recollect his anything in his memory. He said that he was in Kanpur in 1958. Parimal told that Bipin had no children and his wife had died 10 years ago. So children, after saying all these things, still Bipin Babu was not able to remember anything. He said that he was in Kanpur in 1958, and then Bipin Babu told him in 1958 he was in Kanpur. Parimal told that Bipin had no children and his wife had died 10 years ago. Parimal also told him that Bipin Babu had no children and his wife had died 10 years ago. The same year, his brother died in Ranchi's mental hospital. Now children, he also told Bipin Babu and children, and that very year his brother has died in the mental hospital. But Bipin Babu could not recollect any such event. He was not able to recollect any such events. Bipin believed that he had an excellent memory. He was working daily in his office and doing a responsible job. Now children, Bipin he believed, children, he was still working in the office and he believed that he had an excellent memory. He was doing his work very well, okay, and he wondered how Parimal knew all intimate details about his wife's death and his brother's insanity. Now, but two things, children, was a truth which that man told. First of all, children, Bipin Babu was not knowing that how this man has come to know about his wife's death, which was really a truth he told. And his brother, he was mentally sick and he died due to insanity in the mental hospital. So these two facts he knew, and these two facts he was feeling very surprised at how this two truth of his life, two secret of his life, he is knowing. Bipin believed that he had an excellent memory. He was working daily in his office and doing a responsibility job. Now also after when the man told him, Bipin believed that he had an excellent memory and he was working daily in his office and doing a responsible job. He wondered how Parimal knew all intimate details about his wife's death. So children, he was very much worried that how Parimal Ghosh was aware of his wife's death and his brother's insanity. But at the same time, he was sure that he was not in Ranchi, but at his friend's Haridas Bagchi's house in Kanpur. Now children, but at the same time, he was very much sure that he was not in Ranchi, as that man was telling in 1958. He was in his friend's house and the name of his friend was Haridas Bagchi, who was at that time living in Kanpur. So children, it was Bipin Babu. He knew that he was not there. He was in Kanpur at that time. Now children, even he was very much annoyed. But he did not, children, argue with him because he was aware of the true fact of his life. So children, when he was there in the Haridas Bagchi house, it was the time of Durga Puja. He could write to Haridas to confirm his visit, but Haridas had already left for Japan. Now children, once he thought that he should write to Haridas, children, because children, at that time no cell phone was there. People used to write a letter and they used to ask. So he at once he thought he should write to Haridas Bagchi and confirm that in 1958 he was in his house or not. But children, then he knew that his Haridas was not in India at that time. He had already left for Japan with his family. He could not write to Haridas to confirm his visit, but because he was in Japan now. He found a inch-long cut mark on his knee, but he could not recall where and when he had got the cut. Suddenly, children, as told by that man, that when he in Hudro Fall, what happened? A cut was there, a mark was there on his knees. He knew that there was a cut in his knees. He started looking at his cut, but still he was not able to remember that when and where he got that cut on his knees. So children, then Bipin decided to go to Dinesh Mukherjee house to confirm Parimal's claim. Now children, only thing now he thought, now children, even he was getting worried, because children, the he was telling so many things, so many facts about him. So at some place in his heart, he was believing that the man must be telling the truth, because three things he has told: the fact that there was a mark on his knees, and his wife died 10 years ago, and his brother died in insanity. But children, then also he was not able to remember whether he was in Ranchi or not at that time. So children, he was feeling worried. Now he thought of confirming. That whether he was in Ranchi, because children, he told that man was telling that when he was in Ranchi, he stayed in his friend's house, and the name of his friend was Dinesh Mukherjee. So he thought, why don't he ring to Dinesh Mukherjee and ask him in 1958 whether he was in Ranchi in his house or not. He could have confirmed. Children, but he dropped the idea lest Dinesh should think he had gone mad. Now children, he thought he should ring him, but then children, he dropped the idea. He thought Dinesh would think him mad, because children, nobody forget all these things. So he was thinking what Dinesh would be thinking of him. So he dropped the idea, and he thought that he would not ring him because Dinesh would think him a mad person. He soon forgot all about Parimal and went to sleep. Now children, very soon he forgot all about Parimal Ghosh and about his talk, and he went to sleep. Next day, Bipin rang up Dinesh, who confirmed him that he was there in Ranchi. Now children, next day children, Bipin rang to, but then children, again he was worried. He was not able to leave peacefully. So he thought it is better to ring to Dinesh Mukherjee. Okay, so he rang to him, and who confirmed him that he was there in Ranchi. But children, Dinesh Mukherjee, he confirmed him that he was in Ranchi. He felt that he had lost his memory. Now children, for the first time, Bipin Babu felt bad. He felt that he is losing his memory, because two persons had confirmed. First person was children, Parimal Ghosh, who told him that he was there in 1958, and he had given lot of facts, tried to prove him that he was there. And children, when he had asked his friend Dinesh Mukherjee, because even he told his Parimal Ghosh also told him that he was there, he was staying in Dinesh Mukherjee house in 1958 in Ranchi. So at first children, he avoided, but then he was not able to remember, so he thought it is better he would ask him. And then he asked him, he rang him and he asked him, and children, it was Parimal Dinesh, children, even his friend Dinesh Mukherjee confirmed him that he was in Ranchi at that time of the year. Now children, it was a blow to Bipin Babu. He felt that he had lost his memory. So what he felt? He felt that he had lost his memory. After Bipin Babu took lunch, Chunni Babu came to see him. He was his schoolmate. Now children, when he had lunch at that time, and children, a person came to him. His name was Chunni Babu. He was Bipin Babu's classmate. He wondered how he had forgotten his visit to Ranchi. He hadn't suffered any injury in the head. Now children, Bipin Babu went told him, so he told him how could he forget that visit of Ranchi. And not only that, he told that whether you had suffered a head injury. Bipin Babu told no. Then children, even he told him that he is surprised that how can he is forgetting this important part of his life when everybody remembered that he was in Ranchi. So Bipin Babu now children, he is started feeling worried. Chunni Babu had been to his school and was requesting him for a job. Now children, let me tell you something about Chunni Babu. He was his classmate. They have studied together. And children, when Bipin Babu, he got a good position, he was in a good job. It was Chunni Babu who had come to him many times and he has requested to give him some job. Now, when Chunni Babu asked him what his last job, Bipin told correctly that his last job was in a travel agency. Now children, here Chunni Babu asked Bipin Babu, when Bipin Babu told him that he is feeling that he is losing his memory. So Chunni Babu asked him that what was his last job. Bipin Babu straight away answered him. He told his job was in the travel agency. Earlier he used to work in a travel agency. Chunni recalled that he himself had fixed up Bipin's railway booking in Ranchi and gone to station to see him off. Now children, Chunni told him, he again reminded him that he was the one who had fixed up Bipin Babu's railway booking in Ranchi. And children, when he was leaving for Ranchi, he was the person who came to the station to see him off. And then children, he left him without requesting for a job. And children, he told him many times to give him a job, but Bipin Babu did not pay attention to it. So this time children, when he told him, when he came to Ranchi, when he came to see off him in the station, because he had to leave for Ranchi, he was the one who came to him. This time he did not request it for job. This he told to him. Now Bipin Babu became serious about this matter. Now children, now three persons have confirmed this thing. One was Chunni Lal, his classmate. The other was Dinesh Mukherjee, to whom in his house he had stayed during Ranchi, as told by Parimal Ghosh. And of course Parimal Ghosh, he has been telling him on the very first day when he went to buy the book on Monday. So three persons has confirmed him. Now he was worried that why he is not able to remember this thing. Why he was not able to remember this thing. How can he forget when three persons are already telling him? How can he forget about his job? Bipin told correctly about his duties. So now Bipin Babu children, he took everything very seriously. He started worried about himself. He started thinking, when three persons are telling him that he was in Ranchi by giving him so many proof, then why he is not able to remember that he was in Ranchi? And he became very serious. He started thinking that something is becoming wrong with the memory. So now children, such was the case with Bipin Babu. He was very much worried. Now children, he was really very much worried, Bipin Babu, and he became very serious, and he started thinking whether he is going crazy or not, he is going mad or not. Now Now Chunni Babu became serious, as I told you, and he consulted he became very serious about this all matter. He still was not able to remember whether he was in Ranchi or not at that time. So children, he went to a very young physician of the city, Paresh Chanda. What was the name of the doctor? Dr. Paresh Chanda. And he told him, Paresh Chanda suggested a plan. Bipin should go to Ranchi once again and might back get his lost memory. Now children, he suggested one thing to Bipin Babu. He told that if you're not able to remember, this is happened at this age, and he advised him to go to Ranchi. He told that if he would have been there, definitely he will see something there which will remind him that he was in Ranchi. So doctor advised him to go to Ranchi, and in this manner he would be recollecting something whether he had been to Ranchi or not. So doctor suggested a plan to him, and Bipin should go to Ranchi once again and might get his lost memory. Bipin left for Ranchi the same evening. Now children, Bipin was really taking everything very serious. So he went to Ranchi the same evening. At Ranchi, Bipin Babu realized that he had never been there before. Children, when he got up, when he lighted from the train, at the station only he realized that he had never been to Ranchi. He did not recognize any building or bazaar. Now children, when he took a taxi and he started going to the market, he started seeing each and everything in a very, he observed each and in a very children minutely, but then he felt that he did not remember any such market or building. Finally children, he left for Hudro Fall. There two Gujarati gentlemen found Bipin lying unconscious beside a rock. And children, what happened? Children, two persons, they have found him, and they found him that he was in a state of unconscious beside a rock. Well children, they lifted him, they helped him, and finally children, Bipin Babu returned to Calcutta. And children, again he went to his house. He was worried that why he is not able to remember. He was not able to remember anything. So Bipin lying unconscious beside a rock. So children, Bipin Babu, we were not knowing what really happened to him. Okay, he was lying unconscious at Hudro Falls. It was children, two Bengali gentlemen was there that who helped him. Okay, who helped him, and anyhow children, they have found him lying unconscious beside a rock. And children, when they have helped him, and children, finally Bipin Babu, he returned back to Kolkata. He received a letter urgent. Children, when children, he was in his house, he was still feeling very much worried, because now children, he had been to Ranchi, and children, nothing he could remember. He had been to all the places which was discussed by the three persons, Parimal Ghosh, Dinesh Mukherjee and his friend. So then, like Hudro Fall was discussed, he went to the children. The moment he got down from the train, he started looking at the station. He did not remember anything. He went to the marketplace. He did not remember any shop or building or any market. Then children, he thought it is best to go to Hudro Fall, because Hudro Fall, that fellow had mentioned that he had fallen down and there he got a cut, so he had gone there also. There also children, when he went there, he did not see and he did not remember. And finally, we don't know what happened there, but two Gujarati person, they found him that he was lying in the state of unconsciousness beside the rock. They have helped him to reach to his hotel, and finally children, he came back to his place, Kolkata. There children, he received a letter, and children, upon he received, his servant had brought an envelope. He told something very urgent and confidential is written upon the envelope. Now, children, he had opened the letter, he started reading, and children, this letter from his friend Chunni Lal, who was his classmate also. He said he was down on luck, but he had written a novel which might bring him fortune. So Chunni Lal told him that nowadays he is not having a good luck, but children, he hopes for the best. He has written a novel and which very soon will bring good luck to him. And children, Bipin memory suddenly came back. He told Dr. Chandra that he had pain in the hip from a fall in Ranchi. He asked the doctor to prescribe some painkiller. So children, he had asked doctor that to give him some painkiller. Now children, why do you think Chunni Lal did? Children, that letter was from Chunni Lal, and why he did? He has no, says that he has no money. What is it that he does have? So Chunni Lal wanted some money from Bipin Babu, his old friend, so he went to him for help. He assured Bipin that the term of his fortune would be back again. Chunni Lal had no money, but he had mind and wit. Now children, finally children, it was Bipin Babu, okay. Children, he realized that Chunni Lal had tricked him. Why? Children, because Bipin Babu first refused to meet Chunni Lal. He was in no mood to help. Chunni Lal wanted help from him. He was in no mood to help Chunni Lal out of his trouble. But he changed his mind soon. He thought Chunni Lal might remember something about his trip to Ranchi in 1958. And children, finally children, Bipin Babu, when he had recollected all this thing, he suddenly realized, children, that it was a trick played to him by Chunni Lal only. And children, Bipin Babu's first reaction was that he regretted having refused to help Chunni Lal. He saw through Chunni Lal's trick to test him and learnt a lesson. And children, Chunni Lal, children, had tested him, and he had given him such a lesson that he would not forget in his life. So children, sometime children, he after all, finally he knew that he had not gone mad. It was a trick played by Chunni Lal. In fact, he wanted to teach him the lesson of life. Rather taking a revenge from him, he wanted to teach him lesson. What lesson he wanted to teach him? That whenever a person is in need of some help, we should help him. Okay. So children, this is the story of Bipin Babu's lapse of memory. Tomorrow children, I will be telling you some of the important question and answer. I will be doing the explanation of the lesson along with new word. So here Chunni Lal had been Bipin Babu's children classmate, and children, he was facing a hard time. He wanted to take help, but he did not Bipin Babu, but he did not got help from Bipin Babu. Though Bipin Babu was in a good position, if he wanted, he could have helped Chunni Lal. So children, a letter from Chunni Lal gave such a news that Bipin became alright. The news was that Chunni Lal novel had been accepted by publication, and he would get a handsome amount. Now he would not be in trouble. So the moment he read the letter, he understood that the trick had been played by Chunni Lal to realize him that he should help others in the time of need. So children, this is the end of the story, and tomorrow I will be doing the explanation of the story. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.